Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Scene Investigators. I really want to just get into scenario 3, so I'm not sure how long this will be. It's actually very late right now, but I do want to go into scenario 3 before I forget everything from scenario 2. So basically, we found out in scenario 1, there were two children, Hazel and Nicholas. We found out from scenario 2 that Hazel ended up, she became Rose. She was with Philip, the human trash, and, who was pimping out girls and, doing drugs, stealing drugs maybe. And he and Hazel, whose name is now Rose, they had a child together, Irene. Irene went to the park where she met a man who, offered to help her, and she did call him for help. So he did come, and the intruder who came into the house was Thomas Harrington, which was, I did go check his last name again, because I didn't remember it last time, but it did let me just do his first name, but his last name is Harrington. In scenario 1, he was the stepdad, I believe, the mom's husband. Possibly. I don't think he's Hazel's biological father, but I could be wrong. My memory of scenario 1 is a little fuzzy. That's why I wanted to go right into scenario number 3 and see if I could do it, and before I, forget everything. So we're gonna go right in. So it seems like we're following Hazel, maybe? Because we've seen Hazel a few times. And
Loading complete. Good luck.
yeah, but I think she did get out. I think she's still alive. Okay. The morning of a thunderstorm, an apartment janitor found one unit in disarray. Among the mess lay a dead body. By carefully examining the details of the scene, can you uncover what happened? Okay, so so this is November 16th, 2018 is literally the day after Hazel got out. Wow. So Hazel got out of the house. The intruder was Thomas, which was Hazel's stepfather. And now this is the day later and somebody's dead. Well, it is an adult, so it's not Irene. In Miami. I don't know whose apartment this is though. Beer, rope, cigarettes. Huh. It still says April 2015. They haven't changed the calendar in 3 years. More than 3 years, 3.5. Okay. Was he shot? I'm saying he only because the body looks like a dude. I don't know if it's a guy. Oh. Girl found after being missing for 23 years. Is that Hazel? Is it? No, Hazel is blonde. But I do wonder if Hazel ended up being trafficked. Like, how did she end up in that situation? Missing. Calvin Webb. Have you seen this person? Calvin Webb was last seen in Hyacinth Park in Phoenix, Arizona, playing on the swings at around 5 p.m. He was... I don't think it's relevant. I was just reading it, but I don't actually think it's relevant to, late rent notice to Thomas Harrington. So this is Thomas's apartment. But I don't know if the dead body belongs to Thomas, right, Ross McLaughlin, the managing agent, shall collect rent in accordance with the tenant's lease which conforms with housing procedures and abides by and follows Florida real estate law. Rent is due on or before the first day of each month. Any rent not paid in full by the end of the 5th day of the month is subject to a $50 late fee. Any tenant who has not paid rent and late fees by the 17th will have eviction procedures initiated against them. This notice serves as a reminder that your rent was not received by the 5th day of the month. You are hereby notified that you are in violation of the above mentioned policy. You have until November 16th, 2018 to bring the following outstanding balance. Rent is $500 for the month of November. That's cheap. That's the very cheap rent. I'm just saying. $50 for the month of November. So pay 50. So that's when there's a dead body in here. Okay. Oh, is that the mom? What was her name again? I don't remember what her name was, honestly. So many missing persons. Do you think he's looking for some? Do you think he's looking for Hazel? Sarah Walker. Arthur Klein. Oh, that little baby. This little girl. She's so cute. Check the garbage. There's nothing in the garbage. I can look at the computer? Whoa. Searching for the lost. Can I... The weather? How come there's nothing in here I could look at? Not a single message? Huh. Oh, these are the things they were collecting at the park. So what? Yeah, it definitely was Thomas. I mean, obviously, I got it. Did that drawer just open by itself? I'm seeing things. Missing. Not Hazel. Oh, yeah, he is. He's looking for Hazel. I wonder what happened to her. How did she end up with Philip, the human garbage can? How did she end up with him? Not Hazel. Not Hazel. So he's been desperately searching for Hazel. What happened to the mother? He seems to be by himself. Huh. This was in the house. I remember that. So what happened to the mom? Mother of neglected children found dead. Okay, I found my answer. The evening of November 16th, Thomas Harrington returned home from work to find his 34-year-old fiancée, Catherine Patton, hanging from the ceiling of the living room fan. Oh, God. So this is like the anniversary of her death now? It's the same date, November 16th. A couple months prior to the incident, Child Protective Services took and relocated her children after an investigation of an allegation. Mr. Harrington was unavailable for a comment. Oh my God. So we know that the children were being neglected. We knew this. And I'm guessing, we knew at the end who picked up the child was the CPS woman. Whatever her name was, Hannah something. And she took the children. And I guess that's the day that they were no longer in custody of the mother. And like, she must have not been able to deal with that, honestly. I can't, oh God, it's awful. So I wonder what happened to them. So he's been looking for Hazel. What about Nicholas? Were they must have been separated at some point, which is awful. And she ended up where she ended up. Oof. Happy birthday, Thomas. I wish you all the best for the coming year. Thank you for being such a good friend. I enjoy all our conversations and hope we can meet more, so call me anytime you want to talk. Todd. Okay. Hey, Thomas, some money for you. I know you can barely afford a motel. Living in your car is not healthy. I want you to take care of yourself. If it becomes really difficult, you can always come back here to the Nashville church. We love your company, and you can stay at my place until you make some money. So Todd seems like a friend. Oh, that's so sad. She said yes. Oh, that's so sad. Then again, he's kind of, you know, Thomas was not a good person either. Like, he was neglectful as well. Like, there, you know, it wasn't just the mother, it was both. He was actually worse, I think, Thomas, I believe. I heard you were leaving Nashville. This is a gift for you. Hope it can help you in the new life ahead of you. Okay. Todd is like, what is Todd? Like, Todd is sending him so much stuff. How are you doing, Thomas? I'm so happy that you stayed strong this year as well. Is he like his, you know, sober partner? Like, something like that? During summer next year, I am planning to visit you. I'll text you when I have a clear date, so you can let me know when you're staying then. Where you're staying then. Okay, well, I found out what happened to the mom. Oh, God. Oh, no. Do you think he wanted to... You think he was gonna do that? Oh, that's blood. Oh my God. Missing Hazel Woods. Hazel at age 13. Oh man. Hazel was last seen on December 12th, 2004 at Jane's foster care wearing a pink striped sweater and blue jeans. She was reported missing from Jane's foster care between 6:30 and 9:30 p.m. The caretakers believe she had run away. I think she was trafficked. Oof. Missing 5-1. Wow. That's sad. Josh Woods. Oh, Nicholas. Who's Josh? Who on earth is Josh? Oh, was that the dad? So why was Nicholas with the dad, but Hazel wasn't? It's confusing. So Thomas has been desperately looking for Hazel. Similar face features. A scene with a man. Whoa. So we know she was in Florida. Jacksonville. Long black hair. She didn't have long black hair though, I don't think. Or maybe they changed her at Tallahassee. Scene with blue slip dress with another woman. Maybe she dyed her hair. That's possible. Jeez. Oof. It is,
Hi. Thank you for what you did. I don't know what else to say but that you saved us. We can't thank you enough.
ooh. You think that's Irene or is that Hazel?
Hey, Thomas. Are you back at that place again? I can, never reach you during November. Please, I'm worried about you. I just want to know how you're doing. Call me when you get this.
Oh no, so this is Irene. Mommy's going to die, please help. This is Hazel. She's thanking him. Todd, this was Irene calling him. Like, constantly calling him. He called her back. Todd, and this is, I think, Hazel. But who is dead right now? What are the questions anyway? I didn't even check. Who entered through the window? Who died here? And who is the killer? Okay. Sometimes there's music playing and sometimes it stops. I don't know why. Is there anything else in here I could look at? Not really. Oh, someone did come in through the window. Do you think the dead person is who came in through the window? You think Thomas is the killer? What if it's Philip? Philip came to find them, and he got here, and Thomas killed him. I'd be like, good riddance. Piece of garbage. So there are footsteps coming in this way, and then there are footsteps coming in from that way through the window. Right? Huh. Okay. Oh, so Thomas is a bit of an alcoholic. Like, how is there no messages at all? Nothing. Like, why am I able to look at the computer then? Right? Someone definitely came in through the window. Who? I have no idea. I could just guess, honestly. I could guess. And see what happens, but I feel like I've only been doing this for like 20 minutes. This would be such a short episode. I feel like I need to do a little bit more. Like, there has to be some more to look at. This whole layout is weird. So, huh. Oh, there's more. Please pay on time from now on. So it seems to me like Nicholas went to live with the dad. So why didn't Hazel live with the dad? That's what's confusing to me. I don't understand how she ended up where she ended up and not Nicholas. Bring care. So he's just keeping track of where she was spotted. Huh. But I don't know. I don't know if Thomas is the one who died or if it was Philip coming after him. Because it could have... I think Philip came in through the window. Who died here and who was the killer? I'm not so sure. Because Philip could have come in through the window, caught Thomas by surprise, and killed him. Or Philip could have come through the window. There could have been an altercation, because it looks like there might have been an altercation. And Thomas killed him. Does Thomas have a gun, though? That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if he had a gun. Like, what's the murder weapon? You know? I can look at the receipt for beer, but I can't look at anything else around here. Oh, wait. We saw this key in the house by the poor dog. Oh, got the hiccups. So it was Thomas's key. Wait, if he left a key... Wait a second. Hold the phone. There was a key in the house, in Philip's house. What if Thomas was the one who came in through the window? What if Philip took the key that was left in his house by where the dog was, and Philip came in through the door. And these are Philip's footprints. And he was going through his stuff, breaking things, going through everything. I think that's possible. Hold on. What if Thomas came in through the window and Philip came in through the front door? Because if Thomas had left his key, then he probably would have crawled through the window. And it does look like this place is being ransacked, right? Is there any other clue? I mean, it's on the first floor, so I guess coming in through the window isn't, you know, unheard of. But there are definitely footprints here. 2 different footprints. And the footprints, though, they stop here. Huh. I can't tell who died, though. I don't know if it's Philip or if it's Thomas. Part of me doesn't think it's Thomas. He has nothing in this drawer. Where are his clothes? So I think maybe Thomas wanted to end his own life because, you know, he lost his fiance, lost her kids. It was, he probably didn't think he had anything else to live for. And then maybe it was around this time that he got the calls from Irene and he went to go help her because she is Hazel's daughter. I wonder if he knew. I wonder if he knew that she's Hazel's daughter and that's why he approached her in the first place. I think that's possible, right? That he knew the whole time. And that's why he approached Irene in the park. Maybe. How am I supposed to figure out who died, though? Is it like... Wait a second. Hold on. Do you remember the last time in the last part I was like, why can I look at these shoes? Why am I able to look at the shoes? And the shoes, they were boots. It had this kind of tread mark. What is the word for it? It had that kind of pattern. I was like, I have similar boots. It was like that. It was definitely not this. So these look like more like maybe loafers or something like that. So definitely who entered through the window was Thomas. It was definitely Thomas. Philip came through the door. I don't know who's dead though. So the outline, right, is how the body was found, right? So that must mean Thomas came in like this. He was probably facing this way. There was some kind of altercation, clearly. Who's dead? How do I find out who died? That's the question. Wish I could go further, but I guess it's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Like, I think Philip came in first. He got here with the key that was left at his house, and he started ransacking the place. Going through everything. There's a handprint there. Creepy. Started going through all the stuff. Looking, searching, I guess. Maybe searching for Hazel. Or, I guess, you call her Rose. Right? He was searching. Is there really nothing? Why wouldn't there be anything in here? Why am I able to look at this? If there's absolutely nothing, I could just guess. I could guess it until I get it right, but I do wonder if there is a, if I can find the answer in here. Excuse me, sorry. Like, would I be able to find the answer just by looking at it? I don't know. I feel like I need to channel my inner Kamimura, but I don't think I can. Because part of me thinks, like, my gut reaction is it's the one who died was Philip, and the killer was Thomas. That's my gut instinct. That's what I think happened. But I'm wondering if there's a way I could find something that could tell me. So, the time he bought this was 9:23. What time was he bought the beer and stuff and cigarettes? Oh wait, beer and rope and cigarettes. So, Thomas was planning on killing himself. After 9:30 in the morning on the 16th. I think that was after he was able to get Hazel and Irene out. Let me double check on the phone. Yeah, it was right after. You saved us. We can't thank you enough. It was right after, so he was gonna do this. Then why? But then, wait, that's a little confusing, because if he came in through the window, because he didn't have the key, Philip had the key. It was found at the house, and he must have taken it and, you know, came here in search of Hazel and Irene. But if he had bought these things, yeah, it was like right before or right after he got this phone call from her. It was after, so it was right after. No, he bought these things before, and he came back through the window. The print stop here, which seems weird because you'd think he would just go this way if he has all the stuff, but he must have unpacked it like over here maybe. So the receipt's over here. I'm overthinking it, aren't I? I feel like I'm definitely overthinking it. I just feel like there should be some kind of clue as to who it is, other than the feet, the boots. I know for a fact Philip came in through the door, but who's dead? Like, they'd probably make you want to think that it's Thomas who died and Philip killed him, but my instinct is saying that Philip is dead, Thomas killed him, and now he's on the run. Florida. I'm just curious as to how Hazel and Nicholas got separated. Like, how did Nicholas end up with the biological dad, but Hazel didn't? Why was she in foster care? Right? That seems weird to me. You know what? I'm going to guess. Who died here? Philip. And who is the killer? Thomas. Let's see. Oh. No. I want to revisit this scenario.
Loading scenario.
So maybe it's the
Loading
opposite?
complete. Good
Thomas
luck.
is dead and Philip is the killer. But then that would suck because that means Philip is still around. And what if he finds Hazel and Irene? I mean, I'm sure she's on the run now. Let's give it a try. Let's switch. Thomas died here. Philip is the killer. Yeah, okay. So that is true. So Thomas went in through the window. And then Thomas was killed by Philip because Philip had found the key to the apartment. It was left at the house near the dog. Oof. I'm done with this case file. Whose story is this? What do you mean? It's me, Chrissy. I did it. Grade A. Cool. Okay.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
So I'm curious about this fifth one. Does that unlock when you do the rest? I'm losing my voice. I need to stop. But I'm really glad I was able to do the full case. Like, I know this episode is so short. I'm so sorry. Normally I'm like, ugh, I'd prefer to do like things that are an hour, but as you can tell, my voice is going. Like it's going very fast. And I finished it. I honestly thought the third one would be longer because the second one took me so long that I thought, oh yeah, of course, this one's gonna be even longer, but I figured it's okay. It's a little bit of a short episode this time. That's all right. We'll do a short one and then I'll just upload it soon after the second one. It's fine. I think next time I'm gonna do this bloodbath one last because it looks like the hardest one. I'm gonna do the fourth floor next. So this is the one I'm gonna do next. But I will be doing it in the next episode. I don't want to start it right now because honestly, it's almost 2:30 in the morning. And I don't want to start the scenario without being able to finish it. Because I did that last time and I forgot so much stuff in missing the first part that I was like, I couldn't remember anyone's names and I had to go back and check. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I like games like this where you have to solve the mystery. I think they're really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to playing the other scenarios, and I wonder if this one will unlock. It's possible. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this part is so short, but it's okay. I do, like, next time I will try to keep things like 1 to 2 hours long. I feel like this is so short. I'm so sorry. It's like 35 minutes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode when we tackle the next case of the fourth floor. It seems like that one is, there are things happening in multiple apartments, which is very interesting. So I'm excited to find out. Excited, maybe that's not the right word. But yeah, I am glad though. I'm glad that Hazel and Irene were able to get out. I do hope that they stay safe because Philip is still alive and he could find them. But I do think the next case file is just completely different. There's new people, new everything. I think they're all connected. The scenarios are connected, but the files are different. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I've never played this game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.